If you hate making thumbnails because you have no graphic design skills like me, and you usually get a very low CTR, then you've come to the right place because I'm going to show you how to fix it for free without any editing skills, and you don't even need a paid Chat GPT account. So let me show you how to use it. We will click on New Thumbnail, and then we'll just give it a placeholder title like How to Make Pizza. And it's going to ask us 2 more questions so it can generate our thumbnail. I will use a reference image. You can use your own image or your image of a client. I'll use this AI clone. And then it's going to ask us a final question for any other context it should consider before generating the image. So I usually say no and then iterate from there. But this question here is where you want to answer anything like brand colors, fonts, or positioning of the person on the thumbnail. Then on the back end, this GPT is going to take instructions from 7x outlier videos, meaning I went and found thumbnails that had a subscriber base, for example, of 10,000 subscribers, but then the views on the video that I pulled the thumbnail from had at least 7 times the viewership. So if they had 10,000 subscribers, then it was 70,000 views at least. And there were some where I pulled millions of views from and so on, okay? So we've got our first image here. I actually really like it. Like some of you might be saying, hey, this is good, but I'll be a little nitpicky with this because AI loves to give us perfect skin. So we'll do an iteration and give her imperfect skin. I like the words perfect and pizza because remember our title was How to Make Pizza. So the whole point of your thumbnail is not to repeat your title, but to spark curiosity and show what you're clicking on, what you're getting. So if you wanted to know how to make pizza, you probably want to know how to make the perfect pizza or the most delicious, tasty pizza. So you're getting that from the text. It's being confirmed with the image, and everything else is pretty clear, like the yellow and the red contrast. So let's just make a simple adjustment to this and give the person more realistic skin. Hey chat, this is perfect. Don't change anything aside from these 2, maybe 3 small changes. Number 1, the woman in the photo looks great, but you gave her that AI glossy skin feel. So can you make her face a little bit bigger so she takes up more of the right side of the screen and just show some of the natural skin imperfections in her face? Consider studio lighting, maybe add a few freckles. And then maybe in the background, add a brick oven pizza or a brick oven fire pit that kind of suggests she made the pizza in a brick oven. So it kind of has that aesthetic. All right, keep everything else the same. So from here, the GPT is going to generate the image for us, and we haven't used any editing software. And this is the exact process that I use to create this thumbnail here. So Claude is my video editor. Sorry, that's a little small. But look at this. I'm a channel with 25 subscribers. I'm brand new, and my click-through rate is almost 15%. Now, YouTube says between 5 and 10% is good. So look at this. This video's been up for about 3 days. So the first day I got 10% click-through rate. Then it grew to 16.5%. Now it's at 17%. So roughly 17%. So the average is a little bit lower because of this day here at 10%. And so what I do then is just find popular thumbnails that work really well. And I'll show you how to do this in just a second. So stick with me here. And I take those thumbnails and I paste them in, and then I update it with my own picture. So I'll show you that in a second. Okay, here's the new one. Not bad, okay? We've got the skin. Hopefully you can see that on the screen. Like it shows, to me, it looks more natural. Like you can see some of the ridges and some of the imperfections. I mean, still a very beautiful face, right? But you can see more natural looking skin compared to the last one where it just has that AI glossy skin, all right? And then we've got the fire pit in the background. Maybe we'd want to darken that just a little bit, but overall, I'd say that this looks really great. So if you were a pizza maker, this is probably a thumbnail you'd want to have. It's how to make pizza, perfect pizza. I think it rounds it off really well. I don't know, maybe some of you would look at this and say this one's good enough too. So go with your style. Now, let me show you how to do this. If you saw like a really popular thumbnail that you just were like, oh my gosh, I love this thumbnail. I totally would click on it. And I'll use this guy, Devin, who's actually pretty big on Instagram, but I saw this thumbnail on his YouTube channel that I really loved, and it's about how personal brands are dead. So you could take that thumbnail, then you could grab your reference image of you, or if you were doing it for a client, and you can basically impose that image, that reference image, onto the first one. So here's how I do that. Hey chat, can you look at the first image of the man and replace the man with the woman in the green shirt? Then we need to update the text because remember our video is about how to make pizza. So put the perfect pizza text on there and replace it where it's talking about personal branding. Then if you look at the people behind the man, it's popular people like Gary Vee and Alex Hormozy. So just replace those 4 panels with the pizza making process. And then for the woman, give her a vibrant blue shirt and then put her hair in a ponytail, like kind of a messy ponytail, like she's been making the pizza, okay? And yeah, let's see what you got. And we'll just see what chat does with this. But the reason why I like this, guys, is because now anytime you're surfing on YouTube, look for thumbnails that caught your eye. And do this particularly in the niche or topic that you talk about. Save those thumbnails, and then you can just drag it into this GPT. By the way, the GPT is in the description. You can just drag it into this GPT, and then you can instruct it just like you saw me do in this video, and you will get out a nice, engaging thumbnail. Again, that's the exact process I used on a brand new channel to get this click-through rate, and it's only been a few days, okay? So if I can do it, you can do it, and you can get yourself some really nice polished images. And honestly, in some cases, the image you get is probably already good enough on the first try. So I just go through and I look for very subtle changes like updating the font or getting my brand colors. And there you go. You know, you get what you want. Okay, here we go. Let's take a look at this. We've got perfect pizza. We've got the woman. Now look at this story. Oh, this is where it gets exciting. Okay. Look at the visual story unfolding before your eyes. First, it's making the dough. Then it's putting the pizza sauce on top of the dough. Then it's putting the cheese on top of the pizza sauce on top of the dough. Then you've got the fire pit and a finished, delicious looking pizza. All right. I love that. Now, a few things that I noticed it did wrong from the reference image, and you'll have to just keep this in mind. It added the reference image is 8 minutes and 54 seconds down here in the corner. So you'd have to tell it to remove that. Then I'd probably say like make the text a little bit bigger or maybe make her face a little bit bigger. And you can be the decision maker here where, you know, maybe you'd want to tell chat to make more imperfections in her skin, maybe make her face a little bit larger. Then maybe make the underline under perfect, or maybe it's under pizza. Maybe you want a red arrow that points to the pizza over here, but you could just iterate exactly like I did right there to get the perfect image. And we didn't use any editing software here. So you see how easy that is? It's actually kind of fun too. So the GPT is down below in the description. You don't need a paid Chat GPT account. So if you like this video, please like, subscribe, maybe share it, or share your thumbnail with your channel if you use it and let me know how it goes. And again, please be sure to subscribe if you don't want to miss the next AI automation. And I'll see you in the next video.